glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption.
Real men hate captivity. Surely oppression maketh what?
Wise man mad.
Glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So they're your enemies, sis. With your friend, falsely accuse you, put a case on you, throw you under the jail, kick your door in, take your husband, take him out back, shoot him, hands up, no weapon on him, no aggression. They are enemies.
I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty.
Hold up. The Most High, he says, he's going to send plagues upon us. Widowhood. That means a bunch of you Negroes will be put to death. Will be put to death.
Show yourself a man. And do what? And show yourself a man.
He said, be strong, son, and show yourself a man.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
That's the whole point about being a man. You got to humble yourself to the Most High. He said to keep the charge of the Most High.
They don't want you tracing who you really are.
That's right.
Because once you start digging, you're going to start finding out that everything they taught you was a lie.
That's right.
We not originally from Africa.
That's right.
We fled into Africa, man. We come from Israel.
That's right.
It's our homeland.
Come on, sis.
Giving all praise to the Most High and His Son Yahushua, man. We come out here to wake up our nation. We sick of being in slavery, man. We're sick of seeing our people suffer on a day-to-day basis. We coming out here asking, who else is sick of it? Give me Psalms 94:16.
That's right.
Who else is sick of seeing our people suffer? Who else is sick of seeing our peoples in the ghettos and the slums?
Right.
Who else is sick of seeing our people getting shot down in the streets? Who else is sick of seeing our people shoot each other down in the streets? Who else is sick of seeing our peoples not know their own nationality? Read this out. The book of Psalms, chapter 94 and verse 16.
Read.
Who will rise up to me? Hey, brother, crossing the street. Let me ask you a question real quick. You know your nationality, brother? Come here, what's your name? Come here. Come here real quick, brother. I ain't gonna take up but 2 minutes of your time, man. You hate your peoples that much? Brother, you ain't got 1 minute for your God, man? Give me that Isaiah 30 and 20. Brother, we out here trying to teach the word of God, man, but our peoples don't care. Our peoples don't care enough to see how they can help their peoples in the slightest way, man. All they care about is getting into that college, man, so they can go please the so-called white man. All they care about is go getting their next blunt so they can please their girlfriend. All they care about is making sure that they get that next six-pack of beer, man. Read that out. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20.
Read.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity. Y'all don't see our people suffering, man? Does anybody not see this? Does anybody not see the state that our peoples are in? Does anybody not see that we suffering more than any other nation on the planet? Does anybody not see that we the only nation that don't know who they are? Does anybody not see this, man? Read it again. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity. Hey, brother, do you see this, brother? Hey, smoking a cigarette. Do you see how people suffering, brother? Do you know you an Israelite, brother? You don't have to sin to smoke cigarettes, brother. You know you're not gonna get to the kingdom for doing that, brother. See, we gave you a warning now. Now you done heard your warning, brother, and you can't avoid it. We don't have, and the water of affliction. And the what? And the water of affliction. We the only ones being afflicted out here, man. We the only ones that gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning and leave at 6 o'clock at night, man. We the only ones that can't raise our children, man. We gotta give them to another nation of people, man. Give me that Deuteronomy 28:41. Read on. Yet shall not thy teacher be removed. Y'all ain't gonna lose us, man. We gonna be out here every week, man, to teach our people their true nationality. We gonna be out here every day, man, to teach our people who they truly are, man. We gonna be out here for the next 100 years, man, trying to wake y'all up. To let y'all know y'all are God's chosen peoples, man. Read on. Into a corner anymore.
Read.
But thine eyes shall see thy teacher.
Read on.
And thy ears shall hear a word behind thee. Y'all gonna hear this word behind thee, man. Y'all gonna hear the Most High God trying to wake y'all up, man, because this is love. Y'all don't understand that what we doing out here, man, trying to wake up our nation, man, this is real love, man. Y'all are not gonna find this love nowhere else, man.
That's right.
You're not gonna find it in the white supremacy school system. You're not gonna find this love at your mama's house. You're not gonna find this love at your pastor's church, man. You're only gonna find it with the men of God. Hey, brother, you know your nationality, brother? What's your nationality? Is it black? African American? It's not, brother. Give me a minute, man. Come deal with me for a minute, man. I ain't gonna take up all day. I'm just out here trying to give you back everything that's been stolen from you, brother. I understand. I understand, but that ain't gonna stop you from giving your God 2 minutes of your time, man.
That's right.
Don't let that stop you from getting everything back that's been stolen from you in slavery, man.
That's right.
Don't let little Chinese food stop you from getting your history, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's time we stand up as men, man.
That's right.
It's time we care. Why do we care, man? Why do we care about our peoples, man? We care more about giving our money back to the white man than we care about our nation, man. You an Israelite, brother. We out here reading the Bible. You care more about to take out food, man. That's why we in slavery. That's why we are in slavery. Because our men do not care. Our grown men that's supposed to stand up and fight for us do not care. Read on.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thy ears shall hear word behind thee, saying, this is the way.
Hold on, what we out here teaching?
This is the way.
What we out here trying to get the people to understand?
This is the way.
Hold on, what we out here reading out this Bible?
This is the way.
This is the way, man. This is the way to the kingdom, man. This is the way to everlasting glory, man. This is the way to everlasting life, man. But see, our peoples, man, they love their enemy more than they love their own peoples, man.
That's right.
They love to do everything for their master more than they want to come and work for their nation, man. We out here saying, come and put 40 hours for your nation. Come and put 60 hours a weekend for your nation, man. But they don't want to do that, man. Read on.
Walk ye in it.
What?
Walk ye in it.
What?
Walk ye in it.
What?
Walk ye in
But
it.
see, our peoples, they want to walk in Christianity more than they want to walk in the laws of God, man.
That's right.
They don't understand that our sisters are being whored out on a daily basis because your pastors lie to you every day, man. Your brothers are being turned into homosexuals on a daily basis because your pastors lie to you on a daily basis, man. Read on.
When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
What I got you holding over here, Ock? Read that, Ock.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 41.
Read.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
Hey, brother in the silver car, let me ask you a question real quick. You got sons and daughters? You got childrens? You want to hear what the Bible say about your childrens? Listen to this, brother. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 41.
Read.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters,
Read.
but thou shalt not enjoy them.
Thou shalt what?
But thou shalt not enjoy
Thou
them.
shalt what?
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
Anybody, you hear what the Bible say about your children, man? It say the other nations was going to steal your children, man, and you would never be able to enjoy them. Where do you send your children as soon as they turn 5 years old? Don't you send them into their white supremacy school system? Where do they go as soon as they graduate? Don't they go off to work for the so-called white man? You never really get to enjoy your children's, man. That's in the Bible. Read on.
For they shall go into captivity.
Hold on, what they gonna go into?
For they shall go into captivity.
Hold on, what they gonna go into?
For they shall go into captivity.
Say your children is gonna go into slavery, man. Hey, young Ock, what's your name, man? Come over here real quick. Hey, brother, I ain't your enemy, man. You ain't in a rush because you standing there in one spot. If you was in a rush, you'd be moving around. So come over here and talk to me, man. Come on, man. What you think I'm your enemy? Am I the man that made you pay your rent last month? Am I the man that almost turned off your water last month? Am I the man that almost took your car and repoed it, man? Am I that man? No. I'm the man out here trying to raise up a nation of peoples, man.
That's right.
Give me that Revelations 11 and 8. They don't understand, man. We out here raising up an army, man. Give me that Baruch 4 and 6. We out here raising up an army with this word, man. Read that out.
The book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Read.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city.
Hey, brother, ain't our people suffering on a daily basis here, man? Hey, brother, I can't see you. Brother with the red sweatshirt on. Let me ask you a question. Ain't our people suffering on a daily basis here, man? Don't our people live in the slums and the ghettos? Wasn't our people brought over here on slave ships? Did you know that was in the Bible, brother? Did you know your nation of people is what this Bible was written about? You want to hear it real quick? I know you Russian, but just one scripture. One scripture, Ock. Deuteronomy 28:68. You got it, Ock? Listen to this before you go. Read this, Ock.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
What nation of people went into slavery on slave ships, brother? Was it not all peoples? What nation of people went into slavery on slave ships? It was our peoples, right? Do you know why? Because the Most High punished us for not keeping His commandments, man.
That's right.
We are in slavery today because our peoples would rather be niggas than kings, man.
That's right.
Our peoples would rather be niggas than princesses on the planet, man.
Bring it out.
That's why. Brother, but y'all gotta come back to God's laws, man. See, our peoples have to start caring. See, he wasn't even in a rush, man. Show you how a brother can lie. Read on, Ock.
but the word I spake unto thee.
Moses warned us about this, man. Moses warned us that our people wouldn't give a dang about their peoples, man. Moses warned us that we was going to go into slavery because we don't want to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. Read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
He said we was never going to see freedom again, man. Because our peoples, to be honest, man, our peoples don't want freedom. Our peoples want to be relying on the white man until the day they die, man. Our peoples can't stand the thought of growing their own food. Our peoples can't stand the thought of taking care of their own animals, man. Our peoples cannot stand the thought of building their own houses, man. They want to rely on the white man till the day they die, man. Read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
See, we were sold, man, for our own iniquities, man, for our own wickedness, man. Give me that in Isaiah 59:1. Read on over here, Doc.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Read.
Ye were sold to the nations.
Hold on, what happened to us?
Ye were sold to the nations.
Hey, sister over there on your phone. Do you know what happened to our peoples, man? You know about how our forefathers got sold over here on slavery, on slave ships? You know about that history, sister? You don't know anything about it? Come over here real quick. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. Just a couple minutes so I can show you your nationality, sister. Come on over here. What's your name, sister? Alisa? Come on around here. Come on around here real quick, sister. I ain't gonna take up all your time, man. Yeah, Deuteronomy 28. Go to Deuteronomy 28. You give me Exodus 20 and 2. Sister, what's your name again? Alisa. My name is Moses. You know what we out here teaching, sister? Your history. Everything that's been stolen from you in slavery, sister.
That's right.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of clothes did our people wear before slavery times? We don't know, right? What kind of language did we speak before slavery times? We don't know, right? What kind of food did we eat before slavery times? What kind of festivals did we keep before slavery times? Everything that was us before slavery times was stolen from us, man.
That's right.
Because they would never allow us to read, man. We are God's chosen people. Did you know all of your history is in this Bible, sister? I'm about to show it to you. Read that out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ship.
With what?
With ship.
That word Egypt just means slavery, sister. The Most High God said he was going to bring us into slavery again with ships. What other nation of people went into slavery on slave ships? Did the white man go into slavery on slave ships? So is this Bible talking to the white man? Did the Chinese man go into slavery on slave ships? So is this Bible talking to the Chinese man? Oh, did the African man go into slavery on slave ships? No. The Africans sold us, sister.
That's right.
We are not Africans. See what I'm saying? How many African friends do you have? None, right? You, sister, they are not your friends. You know what they call us over there in Africa? Kata, which means cotton pickers. They sold us into slavery, sister. We are not Africans. What African you know can dance like us? None. What African you know dominate the sports industry like us? None. What African you know that make music like us? None. We are not African, sister. We are the Israelites.
That's
We
right.
God's chosen peoples. But read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your
I think you
enemies.
skipped over a part, Doc.
Thou shalt not see it no more again.
I'm sorry.
What is the Israelite?
That's God's chosen people, sister. We about to show it to you. Give me that in Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Give me Deuteronomy 1 and 1 over here. This whole Bible is about the Israelites, sister. Read that out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all who?
Unto all Israel.
Unto all who?
Unto all Israel.
The Israelites are God's chosen peoples. That's who the whole. Give me Exodus 4 and 22. I'm gonna go back to the curses. Give me Exodus 4 and 22. I'm gonna show you, sister. Read that out. Who got Exodus? Give me Exodus 4 and 22. Read that out.
The book of Exodus, chapter 4 and verse 22.
Read out.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh,
Read.
Thus saith the Lord,
Thus saith the Lord God. Read.
Israel, hold on, what? Israel, hold on, what? Israel, Israelites, Israel,
Read.
Israel is my son.
See what the Most High God say? Israel is God's son. Did he say anybody else was God's son? Did he say the white man was God's son? Did he say the Chinese man was God's son? Did he say the Arab man was God's son? Who is God's son, sister? The Israelite, sister. And you are an Israelite, sister. Read.
Even my firstborn.
We the firstborns of God, man. That's why we dominate everything we do, sister. Who built this country? We did. On the backs of our ancestors. That's because nobody could do it like we could. The white man would burn up in the sun if he tried to come out here and build this place, man.
That's right. That's right.
Who dominates the music industry? Us.
That's
because
right.
nobody else got swag like we do, man.
That's right.
Who dominates the culinary industry? Us, because nobody can throw down in the kitchen like Big Mama can, man. We are the ones, man. Go back to the curses. Deuteronomy 28, read it again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Listen to this, sister. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
This is your history in the Bible, sister, and nobody else's.
That's right.
Nobody else went through these things, man. So why is your history in the Bible? Because the whole Bible is about your peoples, man.
That's right.
The whole Bible is about us. Whoever lied to you and told you this Bible was by everybody else, that's a lie, man. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
See, Moses was only speaking to the Israelites. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
He said we was never going to see freedom again, man. We was never going to see our homeland again, sister. But sister, do you know what we have to do to get out of this condition? Let me read you one more scripture. Hold up, come over here. Let me read you one more scripture. Give me verse 15. Do you know why we in this condition, sister? Why did we get sold into slavery if we God's chosen peoples? Why? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Where is the voice of the Lord your God found at, sister? The only place you're going to hear God speak, in that Bible.
That's right.
That's the only place. Because our peoples do not want to read their Bible, sister. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
How many commandments are there, sister? Nope. There's 613.
That's right.
That's another lie. Where you going, sister?
I gotta go.
There's 613, sister. You got to start to keep those commandments.
That's right.
Did you get a flyer, sister? We got our phone numbers on there and an address, sister. Contact us, sister. Hey, brother. Okay, yeah, they gonna come over here? Come on, all praises. Brother, what's your name, man? Come on.
Lamar.
Huh?
Lamar.
Lamar? Come on, that's my middle name, man. My name Moses. It's a pleasure, man. Hey, so, do you know your nationality, man?
I do, but I don't.
You don't? So what they teach you, they teach you black, right? You know that's a lie. Can you tell me where you can get a plane ticket to the land of black? So what's your real nationality, man? What was you before you was a slave? That's the real question. See what I'm gonna show you? Give me that in Deuteronomy 28. Give me verse 68 again. See, I know you heard what I was telling the sister, man, about all your history being in the Bible, man. I'm gonna prove it to you. Read that out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
See, what nation of people went into slavery on slave ships? So you don't know nothing about the transatlantic slave trade? How old are you, brother? 29. You should know, man. I know. I'm 24. You know what I'm saying? Our peoples, over 100 million of our peoples died on these slave ships, man. 1619, man, our peoples were picked up off the west coast of Africa and brought over to America to serve as slaves, man. Killing our peoples off, raping us, murdering us, feeding us to alligators, hanging us on trees by the millions. So you ain't heard nothing about this, brother? So where we been for the past 400 years? We've been lollygagging, chilling. Give me that. Read on that.
By the way, whereof I spake unto thee,
Read.
thou shalt see it no more again.
Are we free, brother? We're not free, so how did we get into this situation? We had to come over here somehow. So we come over here on a 747 jet plane? Did we walk over here? So how we get over here? On boats. And was we chilling on an Atlantic cruise? So what was we in condition there? What was we not locked up in chains? So that's the transatlantic slave trade, brother. See what I'm saying, brother? Read on.
And there ye shall be sold.
Hold on, what happened to us when we got off the slave ships?
Ye shall be sold.
Brother, who was we sold to? See what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, brother. It's just nobody has educated you because they want you to be a good nigga, man. A man that don't know his history is a man that will sit around and smoke weed all day, man. A man that don't know his history is a man that will sit around and play PlayStation till the day ends, man. Till the day he dies. A man that don't know his history is a man that won't teach his children his history.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Gonna raise more good slaves. Gonna raise more good niggas. See, we out here giving it all back to you, brother. Read on.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
Hold on, what the Most High God say the white man is?
Your enemy.
Your what?
Your enemy.
Your what?
Your
Did
enemy.
your friends do this to you? Did you know the Bible say you have enemies? See, the Bible say you're supposed to be a wise man, right? Would a wise man make friends with somebody that just shot their wife in the head? Would the wise man make friends with somebody that just raped their daughter? See what I'm saying, man? Would a wise man make friends with somebody that just afflicted their whole nation of people for 400 years? See what I'm saying, man? The Bible says you gotta be wise, man. You can't just let that happen. But read on.
For bondman,
For slave men, read.
and bondwoman,
And slave women, read.
and no man shall buy you.
Where you get your food from, man? And who own the Walmarts? See, where you get your water from? And who own the water? You gotta skip the middleman, man. Where you get your water from? See what I'm saying? Where you get your clothes from? Where you get your driver's license from? Where you get your passport from? Where you get that chain on your neck from? I know you didn't melt that. See what I'm saying? Read that, Art.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
It's all in the Bible, brother. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
What you do for a living, brother? You supervisor for UPS. Okay, who own UPS? And so who you serving? Read it again, Art.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Hold up, is the Chinese man serving their enemies? Is the white man serving their enemies? Is the African man serving their enemies? No. Right. You see what I'm saying? Is the Arab man serving their enemies? You see what I'm saying? So who's serving their enemies? Us. So who is this Bible talking about? Us, man. Read on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
What's the Most High God sent against us, man? Because our peoples, they love to be wicked. That's why. Because our peoples, they do not care about their nation enough to stand up for them. Read on.
In hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
So you was gonna have to serve them for all of the food you get, man. You can name one place you can go get food that the white man don't own.
Redemption! Honor, glory, redemption! Honor, glory, redemption! Honor, glory, redemption! What time is it?
Not only was our enemy going to take us over here on slave ship, brother, they can teach us everything we know. Think they're going to tell you who you are? No. Bring it out.
The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27.
Read.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
God said he's in the midst of Israel, these 12 tribes, brother. Read.
and that I am the Lord your God.
The Lord who?
Your God.
Your God, very possessive. Read.
And none else.
None else. White, not the white man. Read.
And my people.
And who?
And my
Who
people.
is his people? Read.
Shall never be ashamed.
Because there's a bunch of people out here hollering they can't wait till the law gets back, but they ain't doing nothing that he say do.
To what end is it for you?
To what end is it for you, the wicked? To what end is it for you, the other nations? Read.
The day of the Lord is dark.
It's what?
It's dark.
It's gonna be what?
It's dark.
Read.
And not light.
And what?
And not light.
It's gonna be dark around here. It's gonna be death around here.
This is why we ain't moving like we should be moving. Some of y'all got to get man up, man. We at spiritual war. You Negroes want to go teach the white man, man. What kind of wicked is that?
Glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. What time is it? What time?
But the saints of the Most High shall take the king.
What we gonna do?
Shall take the king.
What we gonna do?
Shall take the king.
What we gonna do?
Shall take the kingdom.
Read on.
And possess the kingdom forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Read on.
Even forever.